Consents. When applying for Ontario Works, you are required to sign consent forms in order for Ontario Works to determine eligibility. Consent to disclose and verify personal information. By signing this form, you are allowing Ontario Works to view any assets, example, bank accounts, property owned in any country by you and anyone in your benefit unit, living arrangement details, types of income that you or anyone in your benefit unit may be in receipt of. For example, employment income, e-transfers, employment insurance, OSAP, etc. This consent will allow Ontario Works to look into your initial, ongoing, and past receipt of social assistance. Consent to disclose and verify information. Canada Revenue Agency. By signing this form, you are allowing Ontario Works to view your taxes to determine all types of income that you have declared you are or have been in receipt of. We can go back anywhere up to 4 years. We view this information to determine initial, past, and ongoing eligibility. This information will not be disclosed to any other party unless specifically required by legislation. Rights and responsibilities. As a client, you are required to sign the rights and responsibilities. You have the right to an interview, and you can bring anyone you would like to that interview. Any decision made by our office regarding eligibility for benefits or ongoing assistance will be sent in the form of a letter. If you have been denied an application or benefit, you can request an internal review. Simply fill out a request for an internal review and submit to your caseworker within 30 days of the original decision. A supervisor will review the appeal and make a decision. If you are denied your internal review, you may have the option to appeal to the Social Benefit Tribunal. You must submit within 30 days and their decision is final. Every month that you are eligible for assistance, you also may be eligible for other benefits. Benefits that you may be eligible for include, but are not limited to, drug coverage, employment benefits, vision care, special diets, pregnancy, nutritional, breastfeeding allowance, discretionary items. Advise your caseworker if you are not receiving child tax benefits. Rights and responsibilities. You are responsible to contact your caseworker if there are any changes in income, assets, and living arrangements. Examples of income may include income from employment, e-transfers, or gift income. Examples of assets may include banking and investments, vehicles, and property. These changes can be reported by using your My Benefits account, emailing your caseworker directly, or providing the information to your local office. If you leave Ontario for more than 7 days, please contact your caseworker. Your asset limit with Ontario Works depends on your benefit unit size. This amount will be listed on the hard copy of this document. You may have received money that you were not eligible for due to either administrative or client error. This is called an overpayment, and you are responsible for repayment to the Ontario Works office. You may be required to take a literacy screening questionnaire if you have not completed grade 12 or its equivalent. You will be required to meet with your worker at least every 3 months to review your participation in employment assistance activities and annually to review your Ontario Works file. Examples of employment assistance activities include job searching, attending a training program, or activities that are preparing you for employment. You and your family are required to apply for all sources of income and benefits you may be eligible for. Examples may include employment insurance, OSAP, and WSIB. Keep receipts and statements so your worker can verify your income, expenses, and assets. Some examples include rent receipts, pay stubs, and bank statements. You are responsible for following the rules of the Ontario Works program, including timely and accurate reporting of all changes in your income, assets, and living arrangements. The Criminal Code of Canada, SS 380-1, states that everyone who by deceit, falsehood, or other fraudulent means defrauds the public of any property, money, or valuable security is guilty of an offense. Ontario Works Act 1997, Section 79, Ontario Disability Support Program Act 1997, Section 59, states that anyone who knowingly obtains or receives a benefit, assistance that they are not entitled to obtain or receive under the Act and the regulations is guilty of an offense. If there is enough evidence to suspect that fraud or an offense under social assistance legislation has been committed, the matter may be referred to the police for investigation. This concludes a presentation outlining consents and your rights and responsibilities. Should you have any questions, please contact your caseworker.